What happens when you put AI features on a flagship phone versus AI on a more affordable device? This video is going to be different. We're going to be playing with AI. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Before we begin, a quick shout out to OPPO for partnering with me on this video. As usual, that doesn't change a thing. Everything I'm going to be saying is based on my own opinions, on actual testing and experiences with these devices. So, AI is everywhere, and we've seen crazy implementations of AI-specific gadgets and features. We've seen some of them not do so well despite the promise, and some of them succeed. But for me, AI on something that we use every day, like AI on smartphones for photos that we shoot and we want to post, that's a game changer. Now, we've seen this happen. Fun features like object erase on the Samsung S24 Flagship series or Google Pixel's Magic Eraser. These are the AI features that I feel like the typical smartphone users would really value and benefit from. The thing is, these AR features are usually normally found on flagship phones or higher-end devices. Not to mention this whole thing with some brands saying that the AI features will be paid after 2025. Now here's the thing, OPPO has just introduced the AI Eraser, and it's not just on their flagships. We're also getting them on the Reno devices. This basically offers generative AI features at the most affordable price point, and so that's what this whole video is about. We're going out to test out the AI Eraser on these Reno phones, and not only that, we're also comparing them to similar AI features on the other flagship phones. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty curious to see that. We're starting with the OPPO Reno11 5G to shoot within different scenarios and test out that AI Eraser. I've only ever tested the Reno11 Pro before, and holding this phone feels very similar to holding that. It's sleek, it feels nice and premium with that curved screen, and this color I have is wave green. It's pretty cute. What's also interesting about this phone, this has a triple cam setup, also with triple Sony sensors. Exciting. Let's look at those photos and see just how the AI Eraser works. Now I have saved my favorite ones. Let's start. This candid photo I really like, so we can tap Edit, AI Eraser over here. And then there are two options, Smart Lasso, or you can paint over it. I find that painting over is way easier, so I just want this guy gone. Voila! Look at that. Before, after. This is a little different. So this is a flat lay, and that's not supposed to be there. Let's edit AI Eraser. And so you can also Smart Lasso and just like draw a circle around it. Did you see? There we go. Good as gone. Compare. This is a cute candid shot, I would say, but this would be cuter if I was alone. I want to be left alone. Edit, AI Eraser. Let's try paint over. And by the way, you can change the thickness of your pen. So let's do this size. Boy, bye. And he gone. So I don't need you guys. Now that's not perfect, but that's way better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass over it, at least the parts that I don't like, another time. And that's looking better already. See? See, did you? I mean, honestly. And that's just one side. I'm not done yet. Ha ha ha, another one. Perfect. I need my space. Okay, on the other side, I still see more people. I want them all gone. So. So what I'm learning is if you don't quite like how it looks after one pass, you can just do it again, and it sort of improves as you go, especially for big objects that you want to remove. So for this part, I'm still not happy about that, how it edited out. I'm just gonna do it again. And now it looks a little bit more seamless. You see? This is the end photo, before, after. And this is really impressive to me, this part. That's so cool. So I mean, for edits like that, usually you'd hire someone who actually knows how to do Photoshop. I mean, of course, we're not gonna stop there. I also took a bunch of low light shots. I think there's a cute one, except Miss Ma'am over here. I'm just gonna smart lasso her away. Another one. That was easy. Let's take that shadow out. Like you saw earlier, this works out not just for people. So this cup is such an eyesore. Let me get this out of the way. It isn't even my cup too. Who leaves their cups? Wait, it turned into another cup. What? Yeah, that's that's AI for you. Wait. Let me do that again. I'll smart lasso it this time. That's so funny. Why is it turning into other drinks? Oh my god. Another one. I'm so confused. Why is it turning into other drinks? I don't even know if I should put this in the video. Okay, another one. Okay, that works. I don't know. It's so funny that it was doing that, because that's how generative AI on Photoshop actually works. Like, it can turn the thing into like whatever your prompt is. Anyway, I still don't like these details on the table, so I'm just gonna delete them. Now, this dude, I don't like him there. What about this billboard thing? I think it's a little distracting as well. Ooh, more. I still don't like the white ones. Now, it's not perfect, but like, you can definitely post this photo. If you've tried similar features on the Pixels and the Samsungs, that's literally how it works too. Final challenge. This is such a cute photo of a cat on a table, but these guys, they need to go. Let's see if we can figure out a way to change it, to edit it. To spice it up, let's take the OPPO Reno11 F 5G to shoot. And guys, this is an even more affordable device that has AI. Let's test that eraser. The best priced Reno from the bunch, the OPPO Reno11 F, comes in this really cute coral purple. It comes in other colors. You have palm green, ocean blue, lava red, but you know I love this shade. The first thing I noticed about this Reno, it has a flat screen. So for flat screen lovers, this might be the phone you check out. Let's go shoot with this. Let's AI erase on the Reno11 F this time. Such a pretty color, I can't get over it. I went a little crazy with this one. Time to compare AI on these phones. So we have a couple of devices. Let me lay them out for you. I have the OPPO Reno11 F, the OPPO Reno11, and the A55 from Samsung. And to my mind, these three phones make sense because these are the devices that you would look at if you're looking for more affordable devices from the brands. I'd say that the OPPO Reno11 5G and the Samsung A55 have more similar price ranges, but ultimately the OPPO Reno11 F is another contender if you want something a little bit cheaper. Now here's the thing, this video has become all about AI, and well, the Samsung A55 does not carry Samsung's AI features. Those features are only reserved for their flagship devices, and that's where this comes in. This is the Samsung S24, the base version, which is obviously priced above all three phones, and this is the cheapest Samsung phone released this year that you can get that AI feature. The A55, though it doesn't have any of the Galaxy AI features, it does have its own object eraser. As far as I know though, this isn't powered by generative AI, and this specific photo we've already edited with the Reno11. And it was so funny to me because when we were trying to remove this cup from this photo on the Reno11, it kept on generating another cup. Again, generative AI. So really quickly, we're gonna try out the object eraser on the A55 to see just how different it is from the generative AI erasers that all other phones have. Let's see. Erase. And that actually does it pretty well. Let's see. Nice. It is having a harder time recognizing like the different shapes, I'd say. And as you can see, this object eraser really sort of blurs everything in once you select it. Oh, that was pretty good. How about this guy? I find that selections are a little bit harder on this phone versus the other devices I've tried. I'm now curious to see how the S24 would edit this. Again, this has Galaxy AI features. It also generated another cup, just like when we edited on the Reno. We can just redo it to delete it. Basically, here is what those edits look like from the Reno11, the A55, and the S24. That was object erase on the A55, but again, not generative AI, so I'm taking this out now. And now that's quite interesting because removing the A55, it's these three phones that have AI, and you have the Samsung flagship, the OPPO Reno11, which is priced a little over half the S24, and then the Reno11 F, which is priced even less than half the S24. Now what we're gonna do, of course, is edit the same photo between all three devices to see just how the AI editing compares. At this point, I'm curious to see what the difference would be between the editing between three phones, because of course you are looking at a flagship versus, well, one that's not. Let's start with the S24, of course, and we are trying to get that lady out of the shot. Let's tap AI button, and it says tap or draw around anything you want to move or delete. So let's draw around that lady. Now that's not a perfect circle, but it did find that lady. On this phone, it's pretty cool because you can move that person. So if I want to move the lady here, it'll edit it to that spot, and you can delete the person. Click generate, and you're good to go. Now that's pretty cool. Another thing about the Samsungs, every time you edit a photo via AI, it'll give you this watermark that basically just says that the photo has been edited by AI. I like that watermark feature. Next up, we have the phone that took the actual photo. Tap edit, AI eraser, and let's try the smart lasso as well. It was able to detect that lady easy, and well, it's done. That was simple enough too. But then again, the AI erase on here only really AI erases, and it doesn't really move objects around. Thirdly, we're gonna try the OPPO Reno11 F. Now, this is a device I'm pretty curious to see the performance of versus these two other phones, because this is the cheapest device, and if it can compare in terms of AI functionalities to the two other phones, well then, that's a big deal. Right, so tapping edit, AI eraser, smart lasso, notice that, get erased. Perfect, and lady's gone. Okay, so that was a very simple edit. Let's try a more complicated one. Again, this photo shot on the Reno11. This time around, let's try to remove this dude. Let's try to remove this sign, and let's try to remove these bikes. Okay, I wanna draw around this dude, draw around this sign, delete that, and then these bikes. Which, did it get everything? I'm trying to get everything in that shot. Then delete those bikes. Are we ready? Not perfect, but I mean, the dude is perfectly deleted. The sign is perfectly deleted. The bikes, I probably wasn't able to like encircle them all properly. So let's try again. This would be easier with a stylus. I think I got everything. What's good? Now there's a chair over there. I mean, that works out. And if I want to delete that chair too, let's see. I love how they just added a chair. That's generative AI for you. And that's basically how Photoshop's generative AI works too. So now for this photo, there was no problem editing the guy out. There was no problem editing the sign out. The bikes, on the other hand, were a little bit more complicated, and I think it really depends on how you encircle the stuff that you want AI out of the photo. I will say though that on the first take that I did get on video, I encircled the bikes and it edited out like really well. On the second try, I couldn't redo that, and it took a couple of tries. And the thing is, with these object erasers, you can just keep on trying and trying and trying until you get the best one. Now let's see how the OPPO Reno11 fares. Edit, AI eraser. Oh, that's perfect. Took the dude out. Took the sign out perfectly. Okay, this is the trickier one. I'm gonna paint over it instead, all the bikes. Wait, why did it did better? It totally made my phone weird because I think I drew over the phone. Wait, let me redo the bike part. I'm gonna try hard not to like include the phone in the shaded area. Okay, that did differently, so I'm assuming you have to shade it all over. Let's do it again. One last try. Let's try it with a smart lasso this time. Wait, that worked way better. It still got my phone, but that was pretty cool, bro. Actually impressive. Just like the Samsung, this had no issues getting the guy out, getting the sign out. It really was the bikes. This time around though, it was pretty good at deleting the whole bike, but it kept on including my phone or my shoulder because I guess I was too near the bike. One last try. I'm gonna try to zoom in and see if I can encircle it more, even more precise. Okay, let's see. Okay, it still does that, but yeah, this area pretty clean. Finally, the Reno11 F. Right, let's see. So AI eraser, edit this dude, easy. Edit this sign. I'm getting so brazen with my circles. Perfect. Okay, now this is the real deal. It does the same thing, but I'm so impressed by this area and how clean it is. Let's try the paint over tool. No, that didn't work out. So just like the two devices, this is having trouble with the bikes. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Okay. That's super clean, but again, it's the phone, but that's impressive. It seems like this phone can also hold its own when it comes to AI editing. I'm honestly quite impressed with these two, especially the Reno11 F. Obviously, it's AI, and obviously there are still quirks to it. It's not perfect. It can't perfectly erase whatever is there that you want erased on your photo, but it's so easy. And despite there being more features on the S24, aka you get that watermark, and not only can you erase images, you can also move images. I find it amazing that these two phones, despite them being, well, way more affordable than that Samsung flagship, it's pretty great that they can hold their own, at least in terms of the AI erase features. Let me leave you with more AI edits from these phones. Despite where you are of the spectrum of whether you are for or against AI, fact remains that it's here. As someone who covers a lot of new and emerging tech, I love how this democratizes not just AI, but also content creation. As a creator, let me tell you, the fact that we're even doing this video, we're even doing generative AI on smartphones, that's something that I find very, very, very cool. Once upon a time, just to edit photos, you need someone who actually knows how to edit on Photoshop. I mean, even I can't do that well. And now we have AI editing, and even then, those AI features were just available on the flagship, which meant you'd still have to shell out a lot to be able to use those features. But now, we're seeing all of this on better priced devices, which means that more people will be able to use it and enjoy it. AI on more affordable devices just means that there'll be more and more people with access to tools that will enable them to create content. And really, that's what technology is about. The OPPO AI Erase feature has rolled out this April on devices that include the Reno series. That means the Reno11, 11 Pro, and 11F all have it, and all you need is an update. That's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know what your questions are as well. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.